Something suspicious is going on in Skate because they just keep giving us free stuff. It started off with the free Skate Pass items that for some reason didn't make it to the Skate Pass, so they gifted them to us as compensation for that. And then we got the free Mass Effect crossover for N7 Day, which was a limited time, so if you didn't redeem that, that's gone now. Then they give us free 500 Sandfan bucks and 2,000 ticks for the Skate Pass, but it doesn't stop there. If you head into the Skate store right now, you scroll down a bit, we have a free creature deck and a free Santa Cruz deck. No strings attached, just 2 free graphics, and the creature one looks so nice in my opinion. Yeah, the devs seem to be on a roll giving us free stuff at the minute, and it's a little bit strange. It's not something we're used to, but I fully welcome it, and I hope this kind of continues. Now, the reason that I think that the developers are being so generous and they're giving us free stuff is mostly just down to good faith and kind of compensation for a lot of the bugs and glitches that have been happening since the launch of this game. There has been a lot of issues that a lot of people have faced. I, for one, have dealt with a lot of crashes, a lot of connection issues. There's a bus in the way. For the most part, the game has been very playable for me, but there's been people who have been soft lock, not been able to do missions. Some people haven't been able to leave the tutorial island. For a lot of people, it's been pretty bad experience, and it looks like the devs are kind of trying to apologize for that by giving us some free items to kind of compensate that. I, for one, welcome it. I think that free items are good, and I hope that this is something that they stick with, and maybe we get some more free items in the future, because it's a nice incentive to get people to hop back in the game. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to complain about some free items, to be honest. Especially some free branded gear. That's the real shocker here. The fact that they actually give us free licensed gear is pretty crazy, and that actually leads me on nicely to talking about the grind which they released just yesterday. They released the weekly grind every Tuesday now, but this week's the grind actually give us some information about season 2 and kind of just what they're doing going forward. But they showed off the second world / visuals pass that is coming in season 2 on December 2nd. So if you remember, season 1 gave us a big improvement on the overall visuals of the world and the map. It got a lot more dirtier, a lot more grittier, a lot more lived in. So they're continuing to do that. Basically, they showed the before and after, and yeah, they're just making the textures again look a little bit more dirty, a little bit more worn out, adding a lot more detail to the world. So this is pretty sick, to be honest. I think that the more detail that they added to the world and the more kind of realistic they make it look, the better. It's good to see they're still improving the way the world looks and the visual side of things. But I also want to talk about this here, which was the dev update that they posted on Monday. If we head down here to the cosmetic items and Skate Pass progression, it's starting off with premium item value. So it seems like they want to make premium items that you spend real money on in the store more unique and more valuable, which hopefully means they're going to put more time and effort into actually making those cosmetics. They're saying that they want to make the Skate Pass a lot less grindy to complete, so we'll see how that goes. You'll also be able to earn more Sandvan bucks through the Skate Pass, a total of 500 Sandvan bucks. This one is really important, I think. More branded and licensed items in the Skate Pass. So right now, if we actually head into the current Skate Pass, you'll see that there is no branded gear, right? None of this is branded, none of this is licensed. So it looks like the devs are actually going to add some branded gear into future Skate Passes, which is going to make it a little bit more worth the money for the premium track, I suppose. So really, it looks like the developers are listening, and they're actually, you know, kind of picking up what we're putting down, which is a really good thing. Now, I feel like most of those changes we're not going to see in Season 2, because Season 2 is already a month away, less than a month away now. It's dropping on December 2nd, so I'd say Season 2 is pretty much mostly finished, so we're probably not going to see many changes in the next season. I'd say that Season 3 and beyond is where we're going to start seeing a lot of these things take effect. But all in all, the way things are going right now, with the amount of free stuff that they're giving us, and the fact that they are clearly listening to some extent, with some of the changes that they've outlined in the dev blog and stuff, it's looking pretty good. I'm feeling a little bit more positive about the future of this game than I was previously. There's still hope for this game, and that's the most important part here. I will say as well, the store rotation this week is actually kind of good, but these Santa Cruz graphics are actually pretty sick. I really like these decks. I'm not a big Santa Cruz guy, but like that's a sick graphic. I really like that. And then we also have these slime ball wheels that I had to cop. I really like these green slime balls, and then you have these white slime balls as well. I don't know. I don't know about this. Please don't spend your money on this, especially considering it's 2,600 Sandfan bucks. Jeez, oh my days. Apart from that though, the rest of the stuff is actually not that bad. Even the girl domino deck is back in. I know a lot of people have been wanting that. Like, if they keep the cosmetics going in that direction, I think it's going to be really good for this game. You know, I feel like I never really hit this gap derail. I want to try something on this. So this week is actually going to be a bit of a kind of quiet one for Skate because we're in between events. The next event, the 7-ply Maple Harvest, is next week. That'll drop on Tuesday, I think. I'm not sure how different the setup is going to be from the Halloween event, but I know there's so much more they can do to make the events actually worthwhile. For start, they could definitely offer more rewards because there really wasn't much in the way of rewards in this event. You had that one single like track in the shop of items that you could unlock with the event currency, but the rest of the items that they showed off in the Halloween trailer ended up costing real money, which was a shame. It'd be nice to see an actual weekly rotation of items that you can get with the event currency to make the event currency more worthwhile. I wonder if Season 2 is finally going to be the season that they actually add some black socks into the game, or if they're going to keep us waiting even longer. Skate wall rides are just crazy. You just ride the wall for as long as you like. I think they give us like about 6 or 7 Tix challenges this time around, which is actually more than usual, but I feel like they're starting to give us more challenges because they just want people to get through and finish the Skate Pass before Season 2. But I was just pleasantly surprised to see so many challenges. Not that I really do them myself, because I don't really have anything I'm super interested in unlocking in the Skate Pass right now. Like, has anybody ever skated this handrail? I don't even think I've ever been up here before. This is what it's getting to right now in this map. It's really just going places that you've never been before just to find something new. This is actually kind of sick. Okay, I mean, that was kind of ridiculous. Okay, I mean, that was a bit more realistic at least. Just roll down to drop. Like, I've never noticed this ledge before that goes down in, like, tiers. That's gonna be interesting. Looks like we can actually slappy it as well. It's like Clockwork Orange. I have no choice but for my skater eyes to be forced open to just try and find something new to skate. I can't even get on this thing. There we go. One day we'll make it across that bridge. Yeah, because the Halloween event is over, so we're back to the horrible blue and yellow eyesore that is the community parks. Damn, I didn't know about this. As much as I didn't really skate the Halloween community parks, just seeing this horrible color scheme again makes me wish that they would just bring them back. So this is actually one of the spots they showed off when they were showing off kind of the visual improvements of Season 2. And from what I could tell from the before and after, I'll put it back up here for you guys. Seems like they just added a lot of leaves around the place, which is kind of funny because there's not actually any trees around here. So where would the leaves even come from? This is still my favorite hidden spot right here. Just for that. Ooh. Damn, okay. That was nice. I mean, I'll take that. That was nice. That was sick. Alright, alright. Oh, hello. I just spotted something. I don't know if this is even going to be possible. That was kind of sick, I'm not going to lie. But what I want to do is let me go into the quick drop and throw one of these out. There we go. That's exactly what I was trying to do. Now, this could actually be interesting as well. I'm kind of in the mood just to use the object dropper now. Trusty road sign. Okay, that was pretty nice. That's pretty cool. Well, I think that's going to do it for the day. We got a few nice tricks. So let me know if you guys are optimistic about Season 2. Do you like the direction this game is going, or do you think there's still so much more the devs need to do? And are these free items enough compensation for all the bugs and glitches and troubles that people have had? Yeah, let me know. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.